So this is the Hispeedido Gameboy Advance IPS LCD screen. So this is out of just curiosity. I've never owned a Gameboy Advance before, so I thought let me buy a used one which is in poor condition but working. So I found this one which is the perfect candidate, and I wanted to upgrade it with a new case as well. So let's take it apart. We've got all the screws, we removed them. So these are the tri-ring screws. We'll take them apart, and then we've got a couple of screws for the motherboard. But I want to take the ribbon cable off as well as the power switch before I remove the motherboard. So that came off fairly easily. And then moving on to the case. So this is the new case, and we're going to apply the insulation film onto the screen and then apply the adhesive strip. Goes around the faceplate for the screen to stick on later on. So I just want to push out the middle part but leave the blue strip on for now, just to get the alignment of the screen ready. Now the screen itself has some spacers so that you can stick it on correctly. So before I peel off the adhesive strip, I just want to get the spacers on correctly. So we have a smaller piece on the side and then a larger piece which goes at the bottom. And then once you're ready, peel off the protector off the screen and then peel off the adhesive strip which is on the faceplate, and then slide in the screen. And then open the flap on the ribbon connector and then connect your screen PCB. And then we have the touch sensitive pads. So we have one at the bottom and another one at the top to control some settings. And the next part was to solder some wires on certain points of the motherboard. First point was TP9, and then we have TP8 and then TP2. I'll leave that image on the screen so you can pause it and have a look. And then connect the screen ribbon onto the motherboard, and then that ribbon goes onto the PCB of the screen, and then solder on the remaining wires onto the screen PCB. Now I've put a diagram once again, and I did originally mess one of the wires up. I put it onto ground instead of cell. Luckily I noticed that and I fixed that issue. So this part was quite fiddly. I had to carefully place the motherboard back, ensuring that the wires that we've soldered on are not sticking out anywhere or getting pinched by anything, and then screw on the motherboard back together. But just testing it out, I've just put the case back together without screwing it on to make sure that everything works as expected. So the menu works, we can control left and right, and the select button works as well, so that's working perfectly. And then on to the final stages. This was really exciting, putting on the sticker and then screwing everything back together. And I do use a brush to get all the dust out before putting on the screen lens. And there you have it, look at that. It's so much better. The screen, the IPS screen is just beautiful. This is a must upgrade for the Game Boy Advance.